Hello, everyone. This is Lay of the Land Weekly Impact. I'm Jim Haviland, and the conversation you're about to see is with a gentleman who started ACE Laboratories, a guy named Erick Sharp. And there's a couple themes, actually, that have emerged from these conversations. Almost all the people in these stories are humble. They don't really talk about their extraordinary business skills, but they've leaned into mentors. They've all have mentors. When I ask about the mentors, you can see they come back with someone right away or a list of people. And they tend to have a focus on people, making sure they have the right people in the right seats, as we like to say. Jim Collins, thank you for that. And you'll hear in this conversation, they have operating systems. So they've intentionally taken on a set of rules or structure anyway for how they're building a business around their capability set. We say all the time, there's so many people who have great skills in a subject matter area, but how do you actually wrap a resilient, growing, healthy business around that? And the operating systems that are out there are all helpful for that. And in this instance, we get to hear about Erick and the mentorship of Jim Jelinek, who's an EOS implementer here in Cleveland. So enjoy my conversation with Erick Sharp. Well, welcome everybody. This is Lay of the Land Weekly Impact, the Smart 50 2025 edition. I'm Jim Haviland, and I'm sitting here with Erick Sharp. Erick, how you doing today?
Doing good. Good to
So
be with
you've
you.
already gone through some of the rigmarole today.
Yeah, I just got judged down by the judges. Had to stand in front of there, give my best pitch.
All right, very good. Okay, well, a couple of questions I have for you. So first off, give me a brief story of you. So, the 1 minute version of, are you a local Clevelander? What got you to where you are right now?
So I live down in the Akron area. So I live right outside of Akron Canton Airport in Uniontown, and then our business is up in Ravenna. So all around the greater Akron area. I'm in the South Akron business and the East Akron side of things, but always playing around the Akron area. Lived there a little bit as a kid, but moved back up as an adult back in 2013.
Oh, got it. Okay, great. So tell me, what makes ACE Laboratories a smart business?
Yeah, so at ACE, we play in the polymer space, and so we test and help with R&D development into polymer aspects and applications. I've been in the polymer industry personally for 23 years and always used laboratories like what ACE is. But there was always a gap there in the ability to scale technology fast, work with companies that are trying to scale technology fast, and to get approvals in timely fashion and really be a part of that actual scale process. And so 2015, I launched ACE, and we've continued on a growth trajectory from there, with the whole mindset being that we're going to focus on being able to scale at the rate of our customers and being able to support them in innovating new technologies, as well as being able to get them quickly approved into applications.
So your customers are the people that are making polymer products.
Making polymer products is our primary base of our customers. Some of them are people that are making components to help make polymer products.
Got it. Okay.
It all comes back to polymer.
So you've got target market fit. That's the thing.
Yes.
Like, so you saw the gap in the market. You found the gap in the market.
Yes,
That's always considered pretty smart. So tell me, what lessons have you learned that make you the leader that you are? So, I mean, has it just been dumb luck, or do you have lessons you pull from when you're as a leader?
I mean, the first part was actually listening to customers and understanding what kind of support that they're actually looking for to fill that gap. Because in our industry, we have a depleting resource of technical people. The median age for technical people in our industry is 61 years old. So we got a lot retiring out, and there's a big gap that's forming. And those that are coming in, we kind of skipped a whole generation. And so those that are coming in very fresh. We don't have this bridge generation, which is where we need technical companies to step in and fill that gap, bring that type of knowledge.
Got it.
And so doing it in an independent way like we do allows us to be able to support multiple companies, because a lot of these companies developing and innovating are smaller companies. That's where most of your innovation comes from anyway, is smaller companies. And so they can't afford to have a whole stable full of horses, technical resources to push that through. So that allows us to be able to support them as needed in these to advance.
You're kind of the fractional R&D department for folks.
Yes, precisely.
I love that.
The scale. And that's the fun part too.
I imagine there's a lot of, there's so much understanding about polymers here that then the schools here are supporting that, right?
Yes. Yeah, they're supporting it. More support's needed.
Okay.
I think the thing about polymers and specifically rubber, which is a big portion of our polymers being in the Akron area, is
Sure.
there's a lasting perception of what rubber is in the industry. People are thinking back to their grandpa coming home
Yep.
looking like a coal miner, coming out of the tire factory. That's not really what rubber is anymore. Like we're we're,
Sure.
we're actually sexy now. We make cool stuff. We got
Nice.
nice products. We have automation. But I think that scared an entire generation away from rubber. Really, is the
Sure.
perception that's there. So we've been working. I'm on some boards of some associations within the industry of trying to help change the perception of the industry as a whole. So we're drawing more young people in, and
Oh, that's
that's
great.
been a big piece of our company too.
And so on that note, I mean, there's so many uh, innovations going on in what the material types going into what would be traditionally called the polymer space. Is that
Yeah.
are you're playing in all of that as well, like
Yeah.
non polymer
Yeah, yeah. So,
polymers?
as yeah, as innovations have continued, now they're like, yeah, you're fragmenting down polymers as a component within a bigger type of material structure and
Got it.
things. So yeah, it does continue to expand, and that's how we started with rubber. We got into polymers, and we got into construction materials, and we got into analytical and coatings and adhesives and tapes, and because it all just kind of
Yeah,
branches off
it's a
that core.
continuum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about your team. So who's is it mostly you, or do you have a team of that's around you, that's a leadership
Yeah,
team?
so we have a team of 21 people back at our lab in Ravenna. We got a leadership team that's part of that as well. We trademarked the term "rubber nerds," so
Okay.
that's what we call ourselves.
Good.
So we are a very
I
technical
like that.
business, so we got a lot of nerdy people that work for us. But we got a great senior leadership team too that brings a lot of experience both in lab testing as well as lab application or elastomer polymer application, and then just scaling businesses.
Okay, great.
This was a startup. Prior to that, I've done turnarounds.
Okay.
Startup is a whole different
It's
game.
a different thing, yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
have
something to be good at.
you have nothing. You have zero when you start.
How do we do this? No one
Yeah,
knows.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's not even a document to tell you how to make a document. So it's
So you have a mistake you go to, or mentors you go to? What did, as far as learning experience, earned wisdom?
yeah.
What anything that
Oh
comes to
yeah,
mind?
so earned wisdom is the biggest part. So that's been part of the advantage is when scaling this, I got tied in early with some great mentors that have been advisors, mentors, even some investors into
Can you give a
what
shout
we've
out
been
to
getting.
anybody?
So definitely want to give a shout out to the gentleman that brought me up in this industry, which is Doug Hartley. He's also invested in our business and
Brilliant.
has spent a lot of years with him. And Jim Jelinek's been great as well.
Oh yeah,
He's
no, Jim. Yeah.
yeah, and so he's actually
So you're an
been a
EOS
part of.
company.
We are using EOS with Jim Jelinek, and
Great.
I talk to Jim every Saturday. He's mentored me for many
Oh,
years,
brilliant.
and
Okay.
it's been a great resource for us.
Oh, fantastic. And anyone else we need to thank for this recognition that you're
Well,
getting now?
definitely the full team at ACE. I mean, I'm the one that comes out to these things, but they're the ones that are actually making it happen, and they bought into the vision. That's the biggest thing.
Right.
You can have the best vision in the world, but without a team that buys into it and executes it,
Well, you got to
you're not going
communicate it,
anywhere.
right?
So,
And you
yes,
got to pick the
yes.
people that align
Yeah,
to
that
it.
buy
So
into it.
that's the gig,
Exactly.
right? I'm sure Jim
Yes.
would tell you that.
Yes, yes.
All right,
That's
great.
what Jim says.
So how are you going to share the accolades when you get back to the office?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a party.
Good.
So we also just recently got named one of the best places to work in the
Oh,
rubber
congratulations!
industry,
That's great.
our fourth year in a row, and so we got a couple things to celebrate. So it might
There you
need to
go.
be a big party.
Nothing like an operating system to help you get those kind of things, because it clears everything up, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's really the thing.
absolutely.
Well, great. Well, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate your time today, and I look forward to seeing you in November 6th at the
Yes,
event.
sounds great. I
All
look
right.
forward to it.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.